Hi everyone, my name is Diego Meillassoux. I'm a partner account executive at SettleMint. It's great to be on stage again after our roundtable yesterday about asset tokenization, and today I'm going to introduce you guys to the concept of blockchain transformation and how we at SettleMint support it. We don't have slides. All right. So, I think it's clear to everyone that most companies across industries have understood that there is a very high value in the use of blockchain. I think we've all come across this number, $3 trillion, which is the expected value of blockchain-related business by 2030. 83% of executives believe there is a strong business case around blockchain. But I think there's a clear gap between a business leader that tells you that he believes in something and actually adopting it. And this is what we're going to explore today, which is the gap between how we value blockchain, how we see blockchain, and the actual adoption of blockchain. Because we see that large-scale adoption is not there yet for blockchain. And now we're going to dwell a little bit on how exactly companies organize themselves to adopt blockchain. And what we see is that most blockchain initiatives in large companies are driven by internal blockchain enthusiasts. So it's people that are giving budget to test things around with blockchain and basically see the outcome to convince business leaders that there is a compelling business case with blockchain. The problem is that most of those solutions don't go to scale. So that doesn't give content for those blockchain enthusiasts to justify to the business leader that don't talk the technology language, that talk the business language of cutting down cost and increasing revenue, to convince them that they need to go to production and to go to scale with blockchain. We still see some encouraging signs of adoption. First one is an increasingly clear regulation across geographies. People just before me were talking about how Europe was leading the way in terms of regulation. This is great for adoption because we see lots of companies, especially banks, are refrained from using blockchain because of the lack of clarity around the regulation. Also, technology is evolving. Technologies like ZK show that blockchain technology is able to evolve towards a more user-friendly experience with confidentiality, scalability, and other very important requirements that companies have. And we have an increasing number of companies that are actually going to production with successful implementation that are feeding other companies in building up that business case to finally convince people outside of the blockchain enthusiast kind of sphere that blockchain has a strong business case on their industry. Now I'd like to dwell a little bit more into how exactly companies adopt blockchain technology. So the first way is externalization, either relying on delivery and consulting partners to ideate, design, and then deliver your blockchain solution, or relying on an external solution, third party, to deliver your first blockchain application. This approach is great because you benefit from external support and external expertise around your area of business to find and build the right use cases. And also, in the case of external products, the idea is to say that you'll be able to very quickly test things around with blockchain and see if this is a truly compelling business case. The issue with both approaches is that when you rely on external partners to deliver all your blockchain solutions, it's going to be a very high cost of implementation. And also, the focus is not put too much on how to maintain and go to scale with that solution. And those partners are actually cannibalizing your own understanding and expertise about blockchain. And it's a problem in the case of a company that has a very long-term vision on the use of blockchain. Also, in the case of external products, so like white label marketplaces or tokenization platforms, it's great for one-off experiments, but if actually the business case is validated and you go to scale, what is going to be the cost of your usage of this solution? Because basically, their business model is usually based on commissions or API calls, so your costs are going to be really exploding. So this is going to impact your business case. Other companies decide to internalize the expertise and the capabilities for blockchain within a single business unit. That means that this business unit has identified blockchain as a key strategic topic. It's going to build up its own team that is working for building those services within the business unit. And this is great because they're going to have a very high proximity with the business leaders, and they are going to be very relevant in the solutions they are going to be proposing to those business people. The problem is that that team that is going to be built is not going to be very scalable because they are going to only focus on that specific use cases of this business unit. And it's possible that other business units are going to say, okay, blockchain is interesting, I want to internalize that team, and that ends up creating internal competition between business units. The approach that we promote at SettleMint is what is usually called the Blockchain Center of Excellence. So it's an innovation team that acts at group level and is going to cover all the blockchain use cases that are going to be creating value for this company. Here, the initial investment is similar to the one we saw with the internal business unit, but those developers are going to be able to cover all the different use cases that are going to be relevant for this company. Because blockchain technical expertise is very scalable. A developer that knows how to do NFTs, knows how to do tokenization, etc., etc. Here the challenge is first that you need a very strong executive sponsorship to do that, and also there is a clear need for the right processes and methodologies so that those teams can collaborate with the business people to propose some relevant business applications. So we see there's a clear gap between blockchain ambition and actual blockchain adoption. We've helped some companies across industries to bridge that gap. So here we have customer testimonies from Coca-Cola, Vinsat, KBC. I'd be happy to discuss about other references at our booth later today. Today is not the focus about our references. The idea is to see how we at SettleMint support this blockchain transformation effort. We believe it relies on 3 pillars: technology, people, and process. First focus for us is to help you guys with the technology. And this is the historical activity of SettleMint, which is the development of a complete platform where you'll find all the necessary tools to develop and maintain your blockchain solutions. So you'll see it's comprised of different layers, from blockchain network development, not blockchain network maintenance and deployment, through node hosting, private blockchain network deployment, etc. Business logic implementation through smart contracts, integration with legacy systems. Those will be the standard tools that a team needs to efficiently build and maintain a blockchain solution. But our support also comes through delivering hands-on if your team doesn't have the necessary skills to handle all technical aspects of its blockchain projects. And we can also rely on our existing partner network for specific local support or industry expertise. As I said, we also focus on the people. Here the idea is to say that we have a good knowledge of how to organize your teams and your company to actually grasp the blockchain opportunity. Here we'll help you build your own blockchain center of excellence by training your teams and your developers so they're able to handle all technical aspects of their projects in autonomy and with the support of our teams and our tools, and also constantly feed them with the right knowledge and information so they constantly be up to date with the newest technical and business trends around blockchain. Second type of support is around processes. So what would be the most relevant methodologies from ideation to solution maintenance to make sure that your blockchain projects actually go in the direction of having a solid business case? So here the idea is to, at ideation stage, include your business people into the discussion, into identifying the right challenges to tackle and where blockchain actually delivers value through design thinking, through classic digital transformation methods, until they go into development and to production, where our local customer success teams are going to help the technical team in all their technical whereabouts. Here would be the typical life cycle of a blockchain project which we support at SettleMint. So here, people that have worked in consulting maybe recognize the agile kind of iconography here. So the idea is to include business people into the ideation phases and not only having them choosing a solution that fits their expectation. The idea is to say, okay, you guys are the experts of your own business line, of your own area of business. You guys are the ones who know the challenges. Let's take challenge to challenge and iterate by building a solution that addresses each of those challenges until we have a very solid business case so that the business leader can say, okay, there is true value with blockchain, let's go to scale. So that would be the case from ideation to development until we're ready to go to production and maintaining the solution. So this will be all for me today. You can scan the QR code to have an introduction call so we can discuss all your blockchain ambitions. You can also come by our booth 316, and we can have a demo of our platform so we can show you all the tools and discuss our references and all your blockchain ambitions. Thank you very much.